I am so sorry, guys. I apologize profusely. I am back. Okay. I've been going for minutes. This is what happens when they're out there cooking dinner and can't hear me. So we have a severe thunderstorm warning here. Big severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Rapides. You haven't heard a thing. Oh my goodness, I am terrible. Northeastern Lafayette, Southeastern Rapides, Northeastern Jeff Davis, Evangeline Parish, Northern Acadia, Southern Avoyelles, Northwestern St. Martin, St. Landry Parish, and Southeastern Allen Parish. That's this big warning in effect until 8:30. That is going to be mainly a wind threat, possibly some quarter-size hail. This one out here, this is the one with the destructive tag. That's why we're seeing this blinking. A lot of people in this area are without power. We could see 80-mile-per-hour winds with this. So if you know someone who's in Beauregard Parish or northern Calcasieu from DeQuincy down to down toward Lucas, Big Woods, Bueller, up into Fields, Juanita, Singer, all these areas, seeing those wind gusts of 80 plus potentially with this as it moves through. Now, we already saw what was estimated to be 70-mile-per-hour winds around Longville. So if you're in these locations, if you're in this warning, if you're in this flashing area right here, we have some really strong winds moving in, especially down here into northern Calcasieu and southern Beauregard Parish. This line of storms is really, really intense, and I apologize again for not having that sound on. You got me now. Okay, good. All right, so yes, sound is on. I apologize profusely for that. This is the big surge of wind right here, northern Calcasieu, areas that just were really just blasted with storms a few days ago. And then up here into Beauregard Parish, we have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 8:15 p.m., 7:45 for Calcasieu Parish, and then we have additional severe thunderstorm warnings. And this one's big. This includes Avoyelles, parts of Rapides, a good chunk of Evangeline, looks like Acadia, Jeff Davis, parts of Lafayette, and parts of most of all of St. Landry Parish. And then it looks like it clips northwestern St. Martin Parish as well. So let's go back over to the reflectivity. Along with all this, we have flood warnings, including new flood warnings here for southern Allen and the rest of Beauregard Parish. I'm going to go ahead and put this in motion. I'm going to pull it to this radar site here. If anybody was watching earlier and saw that I didn't have the sound on, go ahead and call your friends and tell them, yeah, he's back on now. He figured out how to turn his microphone up. Heavy rainfall up this way toward Alexandria, but you can see the worst of these storms mainly covering the southern tier of parishes here for Beauregard, Allen, Evangeline, St. Landry, and southern Avoyelles getting in on this, including southeastern Rapides. But one big severe thunderstorm warning, more of a general kind of 60-mile-per-hour wind threat there, which is, of course, significant. But out west here, where we already have power out, in fact, this is one thing I was talking about. I'm going to go ahead and refresh and just get you some numbers here. Beauregard Parish, around 6,000 without power, over 3,500 out in Allen. That's 30% of Beauregard Parish is without power, about 25% of Allen Parish. Rapides, we have 1,000 without power and 400 plus without power in Vernon Parish. So those are the areas that have been hardest hit, especially Beauregard and Allen Parish. And then we're going to see more of these severe storms moving across St. Landry and Evangeline. So that southern tier of parishes between I-10 and south of Alexandria, that's where the heaviest stuff is showing up. Now, behind this, I think by maybe 10 or 11, we're going to get a little bit of a break here, though I think we will probably see a few more storms popping, and we'll be watching that closely. But for now, our biggest concern is right here, this thunderstorm complex moving into Beauregard Parish, and eventually that's probably heading toward Allen. Let me see how many texts I have telling me to turn my sound up. Yeah, thank you to all of you who texted. Thanks, April. Thanks, Jeff Young, Mark Williams. Appreciate you guys. It takes a village, doesn't it? Flooding rains, though, that's a concern, but our most acute concern right now is going to be those damaging wind potential down there in Beauregard Parish in northern Calcasieu. Let me see. I'm going to check something out here. Let's see. Okay, getting messages. So I'm just it's all on the fly. All right, I'm going to pull Brett's stream up here again. He's going to go, okay, so he is going to the one coming out of DeQuincy. Let me just check and see what his location is. He's heading west on 190. He's going to be in the thick of this thing. And let's go ahead and pull his stream up, take a look. And I'm going to go ahead. Now, this time, I'm going to take my sound down on purpose, and we're going to see what Brett's seeing right now. So just 1 second. Assuming the video looks good. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead, turn him up, turn my sound down, and then we'll come back to the radar in just a minute.
DeQuincy's trying to pop up again pretty hard. Come on up here, who's your daddy? What? I don't know what that dog's doing. I don't think he knew what he was doing either. Yeah, it's rolling over. Wind's going right down toward Gillis.
Hello. Okay, we're back. Okay, I wanted to jump back on and show you the radar as Brett approaches this storm. Looks like he's about to cross 171. Let's go to radar, check things out again. So Brett he's right around here. So between Reeves and DeQuincy, just looking at his last ping on the spotter network here, what we were looking at, or what we are looking at on this, and let me take that off and show the radar. There we go. So he is right about here. He's going toward Gillis. So he is he's been heading west. And once he gets into where this wind is, and let me pull that up. Once he gets into that, we're going to go back and take a look at things. There he is. So he's going to be going south then on 190. So he's going west. He's going to then turn down 171 toward Gillis. And that's where we're getting that strongest signal for this wind. So if you are in that area, you never want to see the chasers in your area. And that is what we are seeing right now. So he's going to be turning left down that way, and we'll get to that once he gets in on this storm. And it really does look like a nasty one there, and actually has some rotation as well. So as of now, this is a severe thunderstorm warning. We have another severe thunderstorm warning. While he's kind of getting in position, we can talk about this. This right here. Hold on 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm going to cut microphone for just a minute. Earlier. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, okay, I'm back now. Alrighty. So this severe thunderstorm warning includes southeastern Rapides, Avoyelles, Evangel, and St. Landry, and then it gets south of our area here. But from Eunice to Ville Platte to Bunkie right now, that's where this storm is really ripping, and there's some potential for 60-plus mile-per-hour winds there. with that system. So if you are in that warning, you'll want to be aware that there is the potential for probably some smaller hail as well as some potentially damaging wind. And this one out here, this is your destructive tag. That's why these are blinking here. So a destructive severe thunderstorm in Beauregard and Calcasieu Parish. This storm continues to move toward the east. Looks like we have another new warning coming out here. So let me get this. The latest messages. Yeah, they're going with a new warning there for Calcasieu. So that's south of the area. So yeah, still a destructive severe thunderstorm warning there, but they've reissued a new warning here that includes parts of southern Beauregard, extreme southeastern, and southern Allen Parish, all the way over to Kinder. Lots of warnings going on. Not a great time to be down along I-10 because it's not bad right now, but this is all going to be kind of surging that way. Right near DeQuincy, that's where the worst of this thing's going. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, that is a nasty looking storm. And we are going to actually, once I'm going to be watching once he turns down that way, and it looks like he is on 171 now. So heading south to get in position, heading toward Gillis. And this storm, really, really looking nasty, and that's why we have that destructive tag on this. So the potential there for some severe hail, as well as in this Boeing segment here that's clipping southern Beauregard Parish, some destructive wind potential. Up to the north, the wind signal does not look quite as wicked, but it is certainly going to be pretty rough. So let me see, checking to see if I have any. Yeah, I'd never get. Let's see. Yeah, big hail was in Oakdale. Okay. Let's see. I guess that was a little while ago. So this storm right here almost has like a supercellular look. You get your inflow coming in here. You've got that surge coming out here, and this is kind of the top of the supercell, the parent supercell up to the northeast. And this is a very, very strong storm. And I'm going to go ahead, and it looks like Brett's going to be getting close to this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have radar in the background so I can see it and see if there's a tornado warning or something that comes out. But we're going to pull his stream up. I'll keep my audio up for now, and then once it looks like he is getting into the thick of things, we're going to go back over and we're going to crank up his audio and see what's going on. But right now, this is a Storm Chase feed from Brett Adair. He is with Live Storms Media. He is heading south now toward Gillis. He's heading south at the 190, 171, where those come together. He went south on 171, heading toward Gillis, probably going to end up around there, just north of Moss Bluff, still in Beauregard Parish right now. And it looks like that big surge of wind and activity is going to hit him here within several minutes. This area, again, is a lot of this area has been without power, where we're seeing these destructive severe thunderstorm warnings. So parts of Beauregard Parish, I mean, I was talking about 6,000 people without power earlier. I wouldn't be surprised to see that number go up. And you know, unfortunately, what that means, yeah, up to 8,600 now. So unfortunately, a lot of people, you know, it can be tough to get these warnings. So that's why I'm glad we can get this out over social media and YouTube, and you can see kind of what's going on and know what's coming. Allen Parish, over half the parish now without power, up over 6,500 out of 12,700 people are with customers are without power as these storms. I saw Brett earlier when he was out driving around on in Kinder. All the stoplights were out and everything like that. So these storms have really packed some wind. We've had some hail reports as well, but wind and extremely heavy rain have been the big star of this. Now, here at the house, 0.55 inches. I mean, it has been absolutely tame. Had a lot of thunder. Have a nice steady soaking rain, which we don't need, of course, but yeah, that's what we have going on up here. You have your warning here that includes now parts of Avoyelles, St. Landry, Evangeline. That's where the worst of this one is, moving out of southeastern Rapides. But this storm is the most dangerous threat to life and property right now, so this is the one we are going to stay on. These storms down here could feed into that, and we could see some cell mergers, and that could create the potential for a little turning in the atmosphere, and we could see some potentially. We are under a tornado watch, so it wouldn't be stunning to see that. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, this warning is 480 plus. There is not a tornado warning. There is the severe thunderstorm warning with a destructive tag, and that happens when we have winds in excess of 80 miles per hour possible. So strong winds noted southwest of DeQuincy are picking back up again. Severe thunderstorm warning, all of Calcasieu. New jet feature showing up northwest of Vinton. And as that drops to the surface, as we get these rear inflow jets that come into the back of this storm, you can kind of see that here on the reflectivity, that surge coming in here. That's right where we're going to see what's going on here in a little bit. So let me see what his location is. And yeah, so he's just kind of waiting on 171 right now. Yeah, he's going to pull off right there, right at the Beauregard Calcasieu Parish line, and he's going to let this thing overtake him at a little casino gas station there. So he is on 171. Looks like that's where it splits. And I don't know which highway that is. So he is right. The chaser we are watching, let me pop over. I'm going to pop off his feed for a second. I'm going to show you where he is. He is right about here. So this is where that surge of wind is going to come out toward the east, and it's gonna overtake his position quickly. You can see how quickly this storm is moving, and we're going to see exactly what this kind of looks like. So there's your other warning. Before it gets to Brett, let's take a look and see what we have. These other warnings that are going on. You have your destructive severe thunderstorm warning here for Beauregard Parish, and then into northern Calcasieu. It looks like that part of it has expired at 7:45. The other warning in place, and I'm going to go to the Fort Johnson radar for this, that is for southern Avoyelles, southeastern Rapides, Evangeline, southeastern Allen, extreme southeastern Allen, and then into St. Landry Parish. And there's potentially going to be some hail out of this one. Could be some wind-driven quarter-sized hail, and we could see that out here with this storm as well. 60-mile-per-hour winds are the main threat with this storm, and 80-plus mile-per-hour winds the main threat with this storm as it continues on toward the east. So, really rough stuff. DeQuincy, all of Beauregard Parish really kind of in this one. And to go along with all that, you have a flooding threat. So yeah, he's close. Let's go ahead and pop that feed up and watch and see. And I'm going to put his audio up as long as this, yeah, okay. So I'm going to put his audio up. And we're going to watch this. This is Brett Adair. He is right near Gillis, and he's about to get overtaken by this destructive line of storms with the potential to produce 80-plus mile-per-hour wind. Let me put this on here. Let's see if he's turning around to get a different view or if he's moving. Looks like he's got that would. Let's see. Let's just see what let's see what the boots on the ground are seeing here. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and put my mic down, put his up.
Moss Bluff, here we come. All right, they warned LCH now too. That southern one may take over. It may go right into the city, man. Because that's what it looks like is happening.
that comes flow into this.
It's intense too. That's what's causing. It's going up into the storm, and then on the backside it's crashing out.
Yeah.
I like that we're in position. That's what I like.
Okay, again, this is Storm Chaser Brett Adair. He is going. He is in this severe thunderstorm warning, headed toward Lake Charles. So getting a little bit out of our area, but I still want to see this when this thing impacts him, just to see what we're looking at, because that threat for damaging wind does go further up into Beauregard Parish and then across into Allen eventually. So this is going to impact parts of our area. Also, we have a severe thunderstorm warning ongoing for southern Voiles Parish. It looks like the worst of this is now out of Rapides. We have not been removed from the warning, but I'm going to, whoops, hit the wrong button. That is the Fort Johnson radar showing that line surging to the east. So we're getting these little line segments that are forming and just blasting east, and there's still a fairly undisturbed air mass to the south. So we get that inflow of all that instability and all that wind energy and all that stuff that we look for in these severe thunderstorms, and we are getting tons of it right now. So that system heading to the east, you'd think a lot of times behind these you're going to see the instability go away. That's not the case tonight because we have that pumping in from the south. Now, once this thing clears through, I do think we get some sort of a break, and I'm actually looking at stuff as we speak. I'm looking at radar, I'm looking at model data, I'm looking at streams, everything. But right now we are looking at a chase feed, and we're going to see what happens with this storm as they get through Gillis and approach Moss Bluff. That is what we're looking at right now. And yeah, it looks like by like 9 or 10 o'clock, that severe threat is going to really start to kind of tamp down. Now, behind that, I mean, this latest run is pretty darn encouraging. That really takes a lot of the, once this whole thing, this whole system right here, when we look at it on the big scale, which you can't do right now. Hold on, I'm going to take Brett off for just a second. But when we look at this system here on the large scale, you have this massive heavy rainfall and thunderstorms. But behind this, once you get through like Lufkin, there's not much going on. Now, we are seeing things try to develop again back here, but so far that has not been the case. In the latest model run of one of these models that I really do like to look at for this stuff has shown a downtrend on what is expected. Now, we have another set of that's going to pop out soon, but I think we get a good lull into the late evening. And then we're going to watch things later tonight and see what's going on. But it's entirely possible that we get a break here after about 9 or 10 o'clock once these really, really stout severe thunderstorms move through the area. And I'm going to pop it back over to Brett here, and I'm going to pull his stream up. And then I'll probably go to his audio, as I'm thinking he's going to come right into the teeth of this thing. And I'm just checking his location right now. Yeah, he's close. So he's basically, he's just out of our area. But, you know, it's our area is where the action is, as long as it's close. And we certainly do have the threat for severe thunderstorms across the southern half of the area, especially now in Avoyelles, St. Landry, parts of Evangeline, and then back here into Beauregard and down south into Calcasieu Parish. So I'm going to pull Brett's stream up while he is near the apex of this Bow Echo. I'll show you his location. Let's see. He is basically in Moss Bluff. So he is going to be right about in, oops, did not click. he is right about here. Right in that location. Oh, you can't see it. My goodness. I'm sitting here looking at this stuff, and sorry about that. I'm going to show you real quick where he is. Brett is right where I'd been making the DBZ thing. So south of Gillis. So right where this is kind of coming out from the west. Let's go back over to the stream, take a look at that, and I'm going to pull his audio up because it's going to get rough here pretty soon.
Vape, smoke, and kratom. Shot.
So, maybe over here. Dark that way.
I'm trying to see if we want to stop here, if we want to stop in Lake Charles.
And all I gotta do is just go back. Oh, I know.
I need an easy way to get on this highway, though.
Right
So-
over there, Wendy.
God almighty. Scared the daylights out of me.
Whoop.
No, I think I like your idea of this intersection with these power lines. If it blasts through here. Heck, it's almost here. I mean, it looks like it's coming too. I think there's an outlet over there on that side. Oh. And then we can cut these lights off. Y'all hear that? Kaboom.
Sound like somebody dropped a piece of sheet metal.
Yep. Just get over there and park however you want to. Park in front of. Just park like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about parking in a spot.
Man.
Ain't none of these people worried about none of that right now. I'm pretty sure.
There's coming. Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna come at us. I'm gonna have to move this week.
Yeah. Once we figure out which way it's gonna come from.
Yeah. Where's that lightning popping off the most?
Back over there.
To the right?
Right, yeah. East of the highway.
Got it. Dadgummit. Got my lens. It's blowing in the window, right in it. How's it blowing in the window? I'll be coming straight. There's your shelf, dude.
Yeah.
Good God. Yeah.
He's almost here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's rolling, too. Like. Did the power go out over there? Let's go out here in a minute. Alright, here's what I'm fixing to do. I'll remove that. Oh, that was a good one. 'Cause I don't think we need this right at the moment. There's a big push. I think that's rotating this way. It should be.
Yeah, wind's going the right direction now.
Oh, yeah.
That'll pick up.
Yeah, it's about to explode over us. Oh, yeah. Slow them wipers down a little bit. And we may not be able to. Power flash in the distance. I don't know if that one was
That one definitely was. They're too quick, yeah. Slow ones.
I can't tell.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Straight in front right here.
What about it? Woo. Alright, we just started a new sequence here.
Where this thing's coming at us, it might be a good position to shoot right there.
Yeah,
The wind gets just right.
it would have been great.
And the wind gets just right.
What, like nose into it and then do it?
Yeah, because you can shoot parallel to this and watch the traffic get blasted.
Yeah. Oh, good shot.
They're fixing to get a big surprise.
Oh, it's about to get pretty nasty.
How y'all doing? Welcome to another hurricane.
It's a Landicane, baby. Oh yeah, here it comes. It's coming right at us. Like right at us.
The bulk of it too.
I hope
It was like ingestion. Now it's
it's exhaling. Can't see the water tower no more.
no. It's probably a half mile away.
The wind is probably a little further than that, but not much. Roll it up till it gets like here and gets the roaring.
Gotta come the right direction.
Yeah. Big spectrum width values coming at us too. Still blowing in on you, ain't it?
Not bad, but I can shoot right here.
Alright, hold on. Oh,
Wow.
yeah, kill
I
it.
gotta turn it a little bit.
It's alright. To the left?
Yeah.
It's fine. Oh yeah, I see the wind now.
There we go. Nope. Nope. That's a perfect shot too, with the headlights coming through.
Yeah, don't worry. If it gets bad enough, we'll roll that window down and we'll take one for the time. Oh yeah, it's fixing to blast right into Moss Bluff, dude.
Hi.
The wind's blowing left this way now. See it? It's blowing right at your window.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Looking for the switch.
I needed to really switch.
Yeah.
It ain't roaring yet. I want to see what I saw the other day. Now we're cooking.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking. Hey, turn the car a little like this. To the right, to the
Okay.
right.
Left from this over
Come on, Win, where are you at? Heaviest Wind's still not here. About to be here though. Holy smokes.
There we go.
That was a bad gust. It blew in on me. That buried big time. Blew in on me. Like now, I think. See what it looks like out your window. Your window may be the option because I think it's blowing toward me. It's already. Yeah, it's variable, dude. Look, hold up. Okay. I got it on this side. Was that it? Ain't no way. Oh, it's got the heavier winds going just north of us.
There's a rainbow for the city lights. An arch.
That's nuts.
An arch.
Actually, I'm wondering if the worst of winds still hadn't got here yet. Nope. There it is. Is that it? Oh, there it is. Oh, dude. Look just to our north on Velocity.
Still not here.
You know, it's about to get there, though. Like literally just to our north. Woo! Okay, it just came through. Yeah, let me get that piece. Turn however you want to if you want to get a shot. I don't know how in the world we should turn right here, but I mean, there's a pixel up here of.
Get the gas station.
Here you go. Lock it in and get it however you want to get it. All I do is hit the lock in, and there it is.
Well, that was pretty intense. It is now. That's pretty much out of our area. Well, it is now. That's pretty much. Sorry, I always have the audio on so I can listen in and watch it. That's why I'm sitting here watching and occasionally realize I'm smiling at something that I think was comical or whatnot. Here is what we have, though. That was down in Moss Bluff. So let's go ahead, take a look at this southern half of the area. That's where all your flood warnings are. That's where your severe thunderstorm warnings are. And these severe thunderstorm warnings continue. You can see this one was trimmed back now. Includes Avoyelles, St. Landry, part of Evangeline, and then down to the south of our area for parts of Jeff Davis, Acadia, Lafayette, and northern St. Martin Parish. And then we have our destructive severe thunderstorm that we were watching there. Actually, we were just south of that part of the warning into Moss Bluff, and this is continuing to surge on to the east. Some more heavy rain and thunder is going to be occurring in areas away from the warnings, but you can see, I mean, you saw on Brett's stream there, the lightning was wild and crazy. Not as bad out to the east, but this thing's just filling up the radar here. Let me see the count. Yeah, we're up around 1,500 every 15 minutes. I'll take it off because that just ruins the radar. But severe thunderstorm warning until 8:30. That is this one here for Avoyelles, St. Landry, and Evangeline. And then this severe thunderstorm warning down here that clips southern Beauregard and southern Allen Parish. Let me hit pause so I don't lose this one. That's until 8:30 as well. So 18 more minutes on that. This one's going to move out of the area. This one, I think, is then going to, at least the highest threat for severe weather is going to drop south of our area. And we really might see a calming trend here over the next couple hours. Like I said, if you were watching earlier, and I have a new update coming in. This is on a model. But it looks like we're going to see some back building of these showers and thunderstorms. But I think after these severe storms roll through, the severe threat's going to remain for South Louisiana, especially near I-10 and to the south. But I really think this is going to clean us out. And we're going to see the rain continuing for at least a few more hours. We'll probably see some back building. We're already kind of seeing that trying to happen around College Station. Let me pull up the national radar where we have the mosaic of all local radars. Nothing heavy out there, but like I said earlier, you've got your upper level feature out here still, so there's still going to be something that's going to help to lift that atmosphere and create more storms. I'll be watching these carefully and watching for new development out here to our west, but I really think what's going to happen is this one's going to clear the area. This one, the heaviest threat for severe weather, is going to stay probably in our extreme southern portion of our extreme southern parishes. And after that, we might really calm down for at least a few hours or maybe more. So, 0.64 inches of rain at the house, doing very well here. If we could catch a break on this, and I know you're not down in the southern parishes, but if we don't see the 3 to 6 inches here in Rapides and Grant and northern Vernon and areas of the northern parts of the area, hey, I don't think we're going to have any complaints about that. But that is your radar right now. Severe thunderstorms from southern Avoyelles into St. Landry down into extreme southeastern Evangeline Parish. And then these thunderstorms, which are severe in Beauregard Parish, southern half especially, and then into southern Allen Parish. A lot of heavy rain going on, but so far, no tornado warnings. We've seen a lot of power outages. Let me pop over to the show prep, which is where I will be able to show you these kind of things. And that one is not updated. You know, I'm not going to show that right now because that one seems to be locked in. Let me make sure everything else is updating. I think we had a new convective outlook come in. Yeah, that's not updating either. At least the radar's updating, so that's good. I'm going to have to look into all that. In fact, what I think, and let me just confirm this. You guys don't realize my family's out there cooking. I started. It smells so good here. I'm going crazy. Just a peek under the hood there. Oh, yeah. They removed. Okay, so this is going to frustrate me now. Without being able to show you graphically, actually, I can, I think. Links, display webcam. Let me try this. We're going on the fly here. We can do this. We can make it happen. So this is going to be a national scale map. Let's see. Ah, there we go. I did it. So it's tough to see, but here's Louisiana. And we are now, the slight risk is confined to the southern half of Beauregard, Evangeline, Allen, and St. Landry. The marginal risk is just north of that. And then the severe risk is they've taken us out from Anacoco to Alexandria, Ball, northern Avoyelles Parish, and points north. That instability is gone. They've taken that severe threat out. There still is a marginal to slight risk for tomorrow. I know this is a terrible looking map for you, so let me go ahead and get that out of there. But what incredible news to be able to give you right there. Now, the flooding issue remains. So, yeah, 3 inches just north of Leesville. There have been some very impressive totals. Let's go ahead and take a look at the last 6 hours here, and we can show you the hot spots, which is showing up there. Northwestern Beauregard, like the rain capital of the world over the last little while. And out into Texas, it's been the same way. But looking out here, radar estimates are around 5+. So Jasper County, well, why are you doing that? I get it. So I think that tornado watch will be removed, at least for Vernon, Avoyelles, and Rapides pretty soon. But looking at your rainfall estimates, 5 inches. Southwestern Rapides, we're looking at 3.6. That's, again, I'm at 0.64. Up toward Winfield, well, I can't see it, so we'll go with this. Here around Manny, 0.9 inches. Anywhere where it's yellow, you're 2+, and that looks like it's going to be centered up here to our south. We do have more rain in the forecast, but there are some signs of optimism here that I am just thrilled to bring you. So, severe threat remains for Beauregard, Allen, Evangeline, and St. Landry, southern Avoyelles as well. But it looks like we are going to catch a break on how long this is going to stick around as this whole thing kind of shoves off to the east. So great news there. I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I will be watching very carefully as I know there's still the prospect of these storms starting to fill in back here. So going to be watching closely, but I'm getting more and more optimistic. Thanks for sticking with me. I know a lot of you have been here for a long time, and I'm going to come back on live here. Definitely, hopefully to just say, hey, I'm shutting it down for the night. And I'll, when I do that, I get up every hour looking at things. But yeah, we do still have some warnings in the area, but the signs are pointing in the right direction for a more peaceful night. I would say the severe threat is pretty much gone from Leesville to Alexandria to Faraday and points north. So I can not sound the total all clear, but really, really close. And then we still have those big storms to the south. Okay, good news. Love to bring it. I will see y'all back here in a bit.